Hi, my name is Prerak Sharma. I am a first year MBA Data Science and AI student at IIT Mandi. As you all know, or to those who don't know, I am doing this series of recording myself for 20 minutes daily to improve my communication skills overall. I believe that I'm having some changes, I'm witnessing some changes right now. I hope those who are in touch with me or those who are watching my content religiously might notice the change. As always, the startings are always messy. I'm not that confident in the beginnings, and this is a skill or this is a thing which I have to improve on. How can I improve on it? By one thing, first thing, by doing this daily, by speaking daily in the beginnings, because that will help build a muscle memory and reduce my heart's anxiety and tension. And the second thing is by having content to speak on, by having some information that I can gather and speak on. Almost in other days, I used to have some content which I gathered around the day through my classes or through my phones and research. Also, as like other days, today also I have some information on personal branding, right? And it mostly consists of ideas. How do you bring ideas out here? Where do ideas come from? So let me begin with that. So yeah, today we'll talk about personal branding and stuff. In the previous video also I mentioned some things about personal branding. Yeah, so you can go check it out also. In this video we'll focus more on the prescriptive part, more on the how to do part. It was more about the what is personal branding and how just through media we can grow our personal brands. Now we'll share some strategies or how exactly the thing is done. So, personal brand, having an influence in your niche. If you have an influence in your niche, people trust you. Your advice made some people get results. Your advice helped people. Then you have an influence in your industry. If you have an influence and through your personal brand, and you have a brand of your own. What is a brand? People will pay you no matter what the price. People will follow you despite their tasks. That is a brand. People buy Nikes although they are just shoes. People buy Louis Vuitton for such high prices. Why? Because they carry a brand. And it's not just about intangible things becoming brands. Humans can also become brand. If Steve Jobs says that this machine, the Apple phone that he produces, if he says that it will cost $1,000, it will cost $1,000. Doesn't matter if it costs just $100 or $200 to him. If he says it, price automatically gets justified. This is the power of personal brand. How to build a personal brand? You need people. You need people who trust you. How is this trust built? People can only trust you if you have that presence or you have your advice had somehow helped them. Let's see, for example, I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad when I was in 11th. I liked Robert Kiyosaki very much. I I was I was in awe by the ideas which were shared in the book. I was like, so it is so easy to get financial knowledge just by reading a 600 rupee book, and the ideas which were present inside it didn't justify the price which I paid for it. Anyways, I also didn't pay for it. I took it from my sister. That information looked so invaluable. It's so much good. That information felt so good that I couldn't justify it. That this is coming at so much ease to me, and which built my trust in the author of that book. Who was the author of that book? Rich Dad Poor Dad's author is Robert Kiyosaki. I looked more into him, and when I googled him up, I found more content. I found his YouTube channel, Rich Dad Poor Dad. where he talks about millennials and Gen Zs, his investment advices, how to become rich through real estate, how debt is not bad, how taking loans are not bad, and every financial education I received through him. So this is how my relationship with Robert Kiyosaki started. And consider this now from Robert Kiyosaki's end. If he has to create a brand, how can he do it? Let's say he has great ideas. Let's say he's a great real estate guy, he knows his stuff. And what he does is he preaches this stuff out in his colony. 10 or 15 people listen to him. The people who call him, he can give them advice. How many more people can he give advice on call? Let's say max to max, including the calls and including the IRL interactions, in real life interactions. Let's say the number goes to 100 people. He'll be admired amongst the 100 people. And those people actually trust him. If his advice is changing their lives like it changed mine, those people trust him. If he starts charging $1,000 for his advice, people will trust him because following his advice generates them millions. Paying $1,000 fee is not that big of an issue because people trust you. You have a following with you. 100 people giving you $1,000 is equal to $100,000 just based off your advice, just based off your voice, your mouth, the words that you said. And Robert Kiyosaki knew it. He learnt, he built experiences, he built expertise in the domain of real estate. He first gained success for himself, then he helped people out. So, what is the prerequisite to becoming a personal brand? You need to know your technicalities. Whatever stuff that you have mastery on, you need to have expertise in it. You need to know from, if we consider real estate, from this beginning word R till the end word E, real estate, you need to know everything that is in between. After having expertise in your fields, you need to have the skill to convey it out through your mouth, through your words. Conveying is not an issue, but being full up there, having clarity up there is important. How is that built? By actually knowing your stuff. If you do something and you get results for yourself, if I have some knowledge and I can generate money through it, if I have results, I can tell people to replicate my process. And if they do the exact same or have that mindset which I had, they'll also get the same results. This is how life works. It's as simple as that. It is what Robert Kiyosaki did. He built expertise around real estate and then monetized his knowledge base that he collected. He could have done that amongst his societies and amongst the few calls which he used to receive. But see what he did. He leveraged internet. How? He knew his ideas have value. So how to leverage them? What was he doing in a small scale? He was leveraging his ideas by presenting it amongst his locality, the people in his locality, and also through phone calls which he used to receive. These were the only two channels where his ideas were getting out, where he was able to provide value and where he was helping people. How to scale it up? You can scale it up with the help of social media. Social media is also a channel where your ideas, your sayings get recorded and people can see those recorded things over and over again. The fact that the statement which I said right now is recorded in the system, it is a data. It is a thing of the past now. It is recorded. Now, this recorded thing can be seen by anyone, anywhere out in the world. This is the power of social media. If my ideas have value, if the statement which I said or which I am saying carries value, the data which it creates will be shown to the whole world. And if people resonate with it, I'll get traffic. When I'll get traffic, I'll put more values or more videos into this platform. More data will be generated. If people resonated with the previous video, they'll also resonate with this video. If they learn from these videos and the learning process continues without my involvement in it, I just made a video. As simple as that. The whatever ideas that I had, whatever things that I just made a video and posted it online. People saw it, they found it valuable, They started working on it. Whatever I said, they started working on the things which I mentioned, the actionable steps which I gave them exactly. If they get results, they'll become my fans. They are my followers now. I'm being, I am a leader now. The leadership which I had in real life, like Robert Kiyosaki had leadership in his real life amongst his locality and amongst the people whom he used to receive calls from. Now what has happened through social media, the ideas, the same ideas which helped his locality people and the call people, the same ideas are being channelized through YouTube videos to massive world population. And you don't have to repeat those things, just make a video, and it's the responsibility of the guy who's watching the video to repeat the video or to make notes or how to analyze it. He can comment below if he is feeling confused, and we can address it in the comments itself. It doesn't even take much time. Just one video which has all your knowledge, all your ideas, all your value inside it. Give it out to the world. Test it out. Run ads on it if you're not getting organic views. Do everything possible to decorate it. When we give gifts to someone, we decorate it beautifully so that it has some value. Although the thing inside has some value, but we still decorate it. And in the same way, if my video has value and I know it has value, I decorate it. How do I decorate it? By trying to keep my environment clean, because people who will see this video can't be if they click on my video. I want them to feel justified for their time. I don't want them to see messy environments. Although this environment can be improved, but yeah, to justify that click, I sit in a particular angle. I borrow this bench for particular 20 minutes from my roommate. I borrow this whole room for 20 minutes from my roommate. I present this value as a gift, a well decorated present. What else do I do? You people see this video on your home feed, right? In your home feed, what do you get attracted from? Communication development, which is written on it, my face and IIT Mandi's face. I decorate it in that way so that you know what you are going to get. That is my way of decoration. The value which is inside it is portrayed through the presentation of this video. This videos are anyways going to act as data, and data is going to spread worldwide. And this is the channelization of only, I'm talking about the channelization only through YouTube. Now consider having 2 or 3 platforms. I said these words, right? A video is made. Now I can, whatever text I have said, I can take the transcripts out. Whatever I find valuable, I'll create some structural texts, textual form, or whatever I have said. If my words or ideas have value, they will obviously, if they are getting retention and views, they'll work in any format, be it picture format, be it video format, or be it textual format, doesn't matter. If they have value, people will see it, people will recognize it, people will follow you. As simple as that. Now, what do I have to do after taking transcripts of it? I'll have chunk of words, because in a 20-minute videos, I speak more than I believe more than 500 or 1000 words. I'll count it someday. This is a nice activity. Today's this video's transcript I'll take and see how many words I have spoken on. So when I'll take the transcripts, I'll have the whole paragraph with me, every word that I've spoken, I'll have the whole data with me, and what I will do, what I can do with that. The things which are valuable, the things which I have spoken in the flow, I'll try to create a structure out of that. The chaos, the transcript which I'll have, I'll make a structure out of it. And the structure will have small paragraphs, because humans' attention span has depleted with times. We can't read long paragraphs. We just need quick dopamine. First paragraph, it makes sense, we'll jump on to the second. If it's way too long, we'll just skip it. It's a game of more milliseconds. So getting people attracted to what I have written, I'll have to arrange in a structured way. Arrange my text in a structured way so that it feels like a monkey who's hopping through the branches. It should go with that ease. The first paragraph to second paragraph, it should go easy. Then third paragraph, it should go easy. That is how you write. That is how you make people retain their attention on your piece of content. Structure doesn't matter if you don't have value. Please remember that. You need to have value. Something valuable need to be there to show people. And yeah, then people will follow you for sure. That is how you build a personal brand. What you need your technicalities should be great, and you need good communication skills. If you have these two, you can hire any other person who can help you channelize all this. Channelization is not a big issue. What you need to have first is expertise in your technicals. If you are a real estate guy, you should know A to Z about real estate. If you are a coding guy, you should know everything about coding. If you are a entrepreneurship guy, you should know each and everything about entrepreneurship. And now what is the next thing? The knowledge which you have, the things, the actions which you took, things which helped you, put them out there. How do you put them out there? By speaking. So you need good communication skills, knowledge, like having expertise in your domain, and and good communication skills. These two things combined with technology does wonders. If your knowledge, your ideas have value and you can communicate them outside in an effective way, technology is just a tool which will make these two things merge and create your personal brand for you. And then just your job is just to see numbers rolling in, just to count the cash that you'll have. Once you get a lot of audience with you, people who trust you, people who follow you, if you have something to offer to them exclusively, and if you charge for them just for the logistics, let's say I made a book, I want my audience to see it, i'll I'll put a price on it, and people will be eager to know what more I have to say, because my ideas are working for them. My ideas actually change their lives. This is how things are done. This is how a brand is made. These were the outlines of a personal brand. There are more things involved. The way I speak, how I present myself in my social media, what profile picture am I using, what is my bio of, how is my cover picture of. All these things are taken care of by marketing agencies and marketers. I am also one of that. I make personal brands. Yeah, so I'll talk about it in another video. I do this work. I know lead generation. I know how to make personal brands. We'll talk about this in one more video. But yeah, this was the overall view of the life of personal brand. How a person who has some influence in his life comes onto social media to influence more lives, to help more people. It's not simple, but yeah, if you genuinely have something to show it out to the world, you can build a cult with you. Now more things are involved. Like if I have my own cult, like older times, there might be some other people who have their own cults. What we'll do, we'll greet each other. The rulers will greet each other, and our followers will meet each other, and then we'll share ideas. Our followers will get engaged. My followers might like my friends, the other leaders' content, and his contents, and my friends' followers might like my content. And the next thing is what? We both grow together. This is how networking works. This is a cult. This is how you win in a tribe. Then you can have a society where you all can operate together, help people, make them earn more, make them learn things that actually help in life, give real value out there. It's simple, to be honest. You just have to be out there. All your ideas are in your head. How do you present it out to the world? By posting videos, by speaking up your ideas, by writing them down through Twitter, posting them on LinkedIn. You just need to put content out there. There's no shortcut. You have to put in those hours. You have to write, you can't escape efforts. I am doing efforts. If I have to make this video, right? 20 minutes already gone. You can see the timer. 20 minutes it takes for me to record, and later on 10-20 minutes to upload it, and later on 20-30 minutes to edit a good thumbnail. And then in the end, a video is complete. Then I take a breath of relief. Then it's just a relief for me, a satisfaction for me that I did the task which I wanted to do, and eventually my communication skills will keep on improving. This is my hard work. I invest this hour daily. When in some days, along with YouTube, I also post on LinkedIn. I put my heart, my soul, my energy, and time in my content. That is why I also get views. Views are just a compensation for all this good work that I'm doing. Doesn't matter. I'm satisfied with myself. I do this to help you all. I get good sleep at night. And guys, if you seriously need any help from me, ping me up. My links, social links are attached in the description below. You can ping me up on LinkedIn, or you can text me on Twitter as well. If you have any insights or ideas to give me, or you want to ask something, you can also hit me up in the comments below. If you like this video, for sure I added value to your lives, right? I told you how a personal brand is made, how to actually bring your ideas out into reality. Simple roadmap I gave you. I know you liked it, so consider dropping a like, right? Share it with anyone that you feel like who might help from this, and we'll meet soon again. Right? Till then, signing off, Prerak Sharma. Bye bye.